my stellar assistant scoutmaster has stepped up to take over the full reins. So Peter Curis is the new scoutmaster that's starting tonight. To take his place, Mr. Heitz is also going to be assistant scoutmaster. I think with these two guys, the troop's in great hands. I'm looking forward to seeing it thrive and grow and do good things. So that's great. I'm just going to talk a little bit about my last couple of 2.5 years here, and then we'll be closing out the Court of Honor. I just wrote this late at 3:30 in the morning this morning, and so we'll see how if I ramble on. But I want to get some thoughts down. You know, about 2.5 years ago, we were trying to figure out what to do with the troop. I always said I didn't want to be scoutmaster because I just thought I always did the back end stuff, committee chair and webmeister and things like that. But never the front end, being the face of the troop. And I just wasn't sure that it was something I wanted to do. Then my wife told me it was something I wanted to do. So I said, okay, I guess I do. And I came in very unsure if I could even do it. What I didn't know is how much fun it was going to be. I mean, after I started, even after about the first month or so, I started realizing, this is cool. It's working with the boys, sitting down with them face to face, just working with them and, understanding what they're about, what their families are about. And I know how to form lasting bonds with the boys, their parents, and based on the caliber of the boys in this troop, I fully expect I'm going to be going to an awful lot of Eagle Courts of Honor. There's a lot of boys that are getting really close to it. Zach Frost is really close. Trevor's starting to work on his project. Matt Bell just finished his project. We're within the next year, we'll have a few more Courts of Honor to do. And that's really cool. That's really cool. There was times when we first started, there might be 2 or 3 years go by without any Eagle Scouts in the troop, because we were a lot smaller, and we just didn't have that many go through it. But being up here, it's not just a single person. It takes. I couldn't make this troop the way it is now without all you guys helping out. There's a lot of people I just want to talk about that really made my job so much easier. Without them, it would have been miserable, I think. Jeff Bell has been with me the entire time as committee chair. We worked well together these last 2.5 years. We kind of bounce things off each other. We were able to come up with a consensus pretty easily. We have kind of the same outlook on things, and we both of us want the troop to be. If you get Eagle, we want it to mean something, first of all, but also that the boys are supposed to have fun. That's what this is about. Having fun things for the boys to do and to learn and grow. And he's just been an enthusiastic supporter throughout, and I've really enjoyed working with him to make the troop better. And thank you, John. Maureen Curis. Maureen Curis and my wife Jackie have done an exceptional job as co-advancement chairs. I think it's the toughest job in the troop. I don't know, they probably didn't tell you that. but when you're naturally disorganized like I am, and that job just seems like a nightmare. And so during their term, they continue to clean up the advancement records, improve the processes they were in place, make things easier for the next one for Shane. They did a lot of organizing, they did a lot of going out to and getting records and verifying with the boys they got everything going. So going forward, the boys are pretty well set up pretty well. So thank you to both. event volunteers and ones taking on the big projects, it'd fall under the other leaders to do. And like Kathleen Cherrick, always, I mean, every time we turn around and say, we need a volunteer, she's usually the first hand. Sometimes we have to say, anybody but Kathleen should volunteer. She's doing it all the time. Felice Hudson, who's done the resales the last few years, that's a big project. Maureen DeVitas has taken that over this year. And then Maureen Kiris, of course, every time I turn around, she's always there for advice, for help, to help work with the volunteers and cajole people and needle them into doing things. And then Dan and Susan Bureau, as Jeff Bell mentioned, you know, just getting that outdoor program going again and having those hikes and those campouts and everything. That's just huge. Those aren't things I would be very good at or really want to do. And so this just makes my job easier because I can depend on the rest of the adults in the troop and kind of pick up those things that one person can't just do on their own. So I want to thank you guys. And I want to thank all my scoutmasters or assistant scoutmasters. Nick Horseman's not here tonight because he broke his hip a few days ago. He's pretty much laid up now for a while, but his boy's been out for a couple of years now, and he's gone on hikes and done a lot of help with Scoutmaster conferences and everything. My son Perry has been a big help. Even though he's getting to be an old man now, he's still hanging in there and helping us out. And then Peter Karras, you know, these guys have just made, and I could see any one of them stepping into being a Scoutmaster and doing a great job. And lastly, I want to thank the boys. You know, you guys are just an exceptional group. You've all been a joy to work with. It's been great watching you turn into young men. And I'm very proud of having the honor of working with each and every one of you. So good job, and you guys, I'm going to miss it. And as Jeff mentioned, I'll be leaving the Scoutmaster position as of tonight, my last official act tonight. But I will be planning to, you know, as you guys get closer, get your star rank, get in touch with me. Because I can help you and your parents kind of navigate through what it takes to become an Eagle Scout. You know, with some of the things, I may not have all the answers. Sometimes we miss things. But we'll get you started, get you in the right direction, get you started with paperwork, what you have to do, some of the gotchas there. And just, because it can be overwhelming when you first started, all the pieces that have to come together in order to get that Eagle Award. So, you know, make sure if you're Star Scouts, you know, get in touch with me, and let's plan on working together and get you going on the Eagle rank. I think most of you want to get. And you know, hopefully I left anybody out. I mean, everybody's the troop's done a lot of different things. You've got a lot of people helping out. Sometimes it's just a small, you know, helping with one small event, but that's all important. You're just an amazing group of people. I've been so proud to work with you all. And I just want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to share in your lives and your sons' lives.